It's tough to hear news like this,
It really
when
is.
it's someone, especially in music, and they're young, and it makes you stop and think.
Yeah, you're right. Makes you think about, about a lot of things, really.
For this deep dive, we're going to unpack this news about Liam Payne.
Right.
Tragic, just tragic. And we'll be looking at this news article that really lays out the details. So for our listeners, that's our main source today. What we're trying to understand here is, well, what happened? It's easy to get caught up in speculation, but we're going to stick to the facts, the information we have from this article.
Absolutely. Sticking to reliable sources is crucial, especially in situations like this where there can be a lot of misinformation going around.
Exactly. So jumping right in, the article says Liam Payne was found dead in Argentina. He was only 31.
And it seems like it was a fall from a hotel balcony. That's awful, just awful.
It is, and it gets even more complicated because the article mentions the police were already at the hotel. Something about an aggressive individual.
Yeah, potentially under the influence, the article says. Now, we have to be careful here and not jump to conclusions, but it does make you wonder what led to this situation.
For sure, and this is where, reading between the lines a little bit, it makes you think about the pressures of fame, especially at a young age. I
Mm.
mean, One Direction was, and still is, massive.
Absolutely. That level of fame can be incredibly isolating and the pressure, it's immense.
Right, and we don't know all the details yet, but it makes you wonder if there was something more going on, a mental health struggle, which is sadly not uncommon.
No, it's not. And it's something that we really need to talk about more openly. There's still a stigma surrounding mental health, especially in the public eye.
Absolutely. And looking back at Payne's career, it's heartbreaking. He seemed to be in good spirits recently.
Yeah.
The article even mentions he had posted on Snapchat that day about how much he was enjoying Argentina.
He was actually there for Niall Horan's concert, his former bandmate. Can you imagine 1 minute you're supporting your friend and the next?
It's just unfathomable.
And the fans, the article talked about them gathering at the hotel, lighting candles. It's just,
Yay.
it speaks volumes about the impact he had on people.
It really does.
Yeah.
And that's something we can't forget amidst all of this. He brought joy to millions with his music.
He did. He really did.
It's a stark reminder, though, of how fragile life is. 1 minute you're here, the next, you're not.
It makes you think about your own life, your own priorities.
It really does. It's a lot to process, and hopefully as this unfolds, we get some more answers, some clarity.
I think we all could use a bit of that.
For sure. This whole situation makes you wonder about the price of fame and the pressures that come with it,
Mhm.
especially at such a young age.
Mm.
Something to think about.